if they tell you seed oils are bad or rancid, or they cause inflammation, or they tell you lard is the best thing since sliced bread, they do simply one thing: they lie to you. What do we know about seed oils? First of all, they're a very diverse group of oils. Each seed oil has a different fat profile. I can take canola oil as an example. Canola oil is an extremely healthy seed oil. Flax seed oil, grape seed oil, they all have great fat profiles. Let's look at canola oil for an example. Canola oil has 7% saturated fatty acids, 61% monounsaturated fatty acids, 21 omega-6 PUFAs, and 11% omega-3 PUFAs. That's a great ratio from a nutrition standpoint. It is also not true that all seed oils have hexane. Buy an organic canola oil, it's mechanically pressed. There's no hexane. You can also find hexane in other oils, not just seed oils. Sometimes palm oil, for example, has hexane traces as well. We don't know if they're harmful to you or not, but if you're concerned about that, then use organic products. And then again, the third point I want to make, overconsumption of seed oils, if at all, happens if you eat too much junk food, empty calories food. That's where it gets dicey. And that is when people think you get too many omega-6 PUFAs and not enough omega-3 PUFAs, right? We know the health benefits for canola oil, for example. Flaxseed oil seems to have health benefits, as well as grapeseed oils. There's all a larger body of knowledge that shows that those oils can have larger health benefits. So now let's talk about lard and what we know about lard. So many folks here think now that I'm going to say lard is bad, but as I said earlier, there's not one food that's only good and there's not one food that's only bad. So if we look at lard, its fatty acid composition is around 40% saturated fats and 44% monounsaturated fats. Lard has 15% PUFAs, 11% of those are omega-6 fatty. It seems that lard might be not as bad as it has the reputation. In the moderate doses, it might not be linked to diabetes or other health concerns. If you are staying in your range of 20 to 30% of your caloric intake coming from fat, then lard might be a great option. It might become a little bit more dangerous if you're eating 60-80% of your calories are coming from fat. Then you would want to opt to something that has a lower amount of saturated fatty acids, like canola oil, for example, or olive oil, or avocado oil, or any other vegetable oil that also provides mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids. I put one paper into the read of the week below in the description. What I love about this paper is the commentary that I want to read to you. Health effects are produced by smaller changes across several dietary factors rather than the prominent modification in a few individual nutrients. What it means in plain English is one thing that you choose to eat or not to eat doesn't make as much of an impact on your health than your overall diet approach. So now, what does it all mean for you? Villainizing seed oils and giving lard the absolution, that is ridiculous. What is true is that neither of them, seed oils or lards, are good or bad. The thing we know about seed oils is that they are very diverse and that they can have health benefits and that there actually can be very healthy oils. You can use seed oils for cooking and baking, there's nothing wrong with it. And what we know about lard is that if it's a frequent part of your diet, it might be associated with lower diabetes rates. Or in other words, as long as you stay in your macronutrient ranges that are recommended for you, like 20 to 30% fats, 10 to 35% protein, 40 to 60% carbs, you can and should use both vegetable and animal fat sources. Don't let anyone tell you different. If they tell you seed oils are bad or rancid, or they cause inflammation, or they tell you lard is the best thing since sliced bread, they do simply one thing: they lie to you. If they lie and spew misinformation, then we have to call it out. And this is what we do on this channel. And again, thank you for subscribing. Thanks to my subscribers. And thanks for watching. And please follow me if you can. And thank you for all your support. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers together. That's it from me. I'll see you next time. I'm out.